5 planks. I think I can get away with 2 8-footers, but the rest have to be 10s. I think that's all I need from the house.
And upload a new video.
See.
Did you cut more holes in the boat?
That's what I do.
Most projects involve multiple projects.
See. Yeah, that should be ready by the time we get back.
As you often have to finish one to complete another. An intricate weave in the many threads that make a boat.
So the goal is, while the epoxy in these holes is kicking, we're gonna go to the house and I'm gonna get all the planks to finish up the bulwarks across the transom. Hopefully the epoxy will dry when we get back and I can do a light sanding in there. And then I've got our last 2 stanchions here. So those will go in and then I'll caulk those. And once those are in, then I can do the final planking across the transom. And then finally I can trim off this overhang. Then I can finish the cap rails too. I wanted to get the last of the transom bulwarks planked up before I finish the cap rail, because I got the cap rail done probably to like up here, so it just needs one more piece and it goes really quickly. But since the transom bulwarks are going to continue across and the cap rail is going to cap rails are going to come, then I'm going to have a piece in the middle. It'd be a lot easier if I have that all in before I finish the cap rail and fasten it down. So yeah, that's the rough plan for today.
All right, to the lumberyard.
To the lumberyard.
Meaning my parents' place in town, where they let us store all of our wood we've been collecting over the years. Thumbs up for supportive parents.
These the lucky 5?
Yep, I got 6 just in case.
Garrett loaded our materials, and I uploaded our video. Once everything was cinched down, we headed back to the boatyard, hoping to beat the heat, but it's kind of unavoidable. We could see some lower temperatures on the horizon, which we had to reserve for gluing deck planking. So unfortunately, that meant today, Garrett had to be under the hot aft deck to install our last stanchions for the stern bulwarks.
Okay.
So I'm working on finishing up the bulwarks across the transom right now. So I tried to bend in a 3-inch plank the same size as these, but without steaming it's just a little bit too much with the deck crown. So what I've done is I've taken all the planks and I've ripped them in half, and then they bend in just fine. So it'll just be twice as many planks for the stern section of the bulwarks, but that'll be fine.
Since the planks follow the crown or contour of the deck, they need to be slowly worked into place. Garrett also edge fastened them, as well as fastening them to the stanchions.
Do you think you're gonna be able to get it to go in tonight?
I think so, yeah, if I coax it in slowly.
The warmer the weather, the easier the planks bend.
pull it in like half inch there, and then wait like 5 minutes, and half inch, and wait. Yeah, like you said, waited till probably the worst time to do it. It's been super hot all day, and now all of a sudden it's cooled off really fast. So the wood's probably just like, what the? Now I need to go on the ladder, fast it.
Is that a wrap for the evening?
It is. It's time to sit down, drink a beer, take a shower.
Make some dinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, it is a lovely morning.
No, it's not. She's lying to you.
Just because you're cold. It's so nice.
It's freezing.
So a high of 73 today. Garrett,
What?
focus up.
Focus up.
Garrett's productivity of yesterday and his mess. We'll get all this out of the way and glue down the starboard side deck, which is the last bit of the deck planking on the actual deck. And still not sure if we're gonna do the cabin top or not this haul out. Probably be
Yes, we are.
easy if we did. Well, that's what I was saying, and then you were like, I don't know, we'll see. Just being all vague and mysterious.
I am very mysterious, you know this.
I think Garrett's got it dry fit out to like here. So I think we just have like 2 more runs so you can get out to the side. But we'll glue down what's already dry fit today and see where that takes us. And Swabby's still in the car and appears to be licking himself. Swabby, why don't you come out? Alright, our first week of 70-degree weather, and we are going to finish deck planking. So Garrett's dry fit, I think all but 2 runs, so we'll get all of that down, and then maybe later today or tomorrow he'll dry fit the rest, and then we'll glue those, and then we'll be on to the bunging party and filling all of the seams, and then once again sanding it all down. But then the best part will be oiling it. So we're getting pretty close. Garrett's getting the planks now. That's a long run we got there.
Coming at you, Punch Monkey.
All right.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
here for now.
Let's fly. Let's fly. Perfect day. Perfect day. Perfect day.
Alright. Done. Organize the planks. So most of them have 4 pieces to a run. So we've got the A's and B's back here. The C's were the middle pieces. And then, trying not to step or get it wiped down. And we've got the last pieces, which are D's and some C's. Yeah, ready to start mixing up our first batch of epoxy.
Perfect day. Perfect day. Perfect day. Perfect day.
The following day, after Garrett dry fit our remaining pieces, we were ready to finish the deck planking, which was our main project for this haul out. Just 4 planks left to glue down, and then the main deck planking is done.
Project is definitely drug on a lot, mainly just because of anything that goes on that long gets super monotonous, and then motivation goes away, and then do something else and come back to it, and then
Yeah, we've still gotten some other projects started and completed, so. So today I'm going to be filling in all of the screw holes with epoxy from the starboard side deck that we glued down yesterday. And Garrett's going to keep going on the cap rails. And then I might either help him with the cap rails, or we're gonna remove everything from the cabin top so that I can start sanding it. And then we can do all that we've just done on the main deck, and then now do it on the cabin top.
whoa!
On the way. Got this. Yeah. We going straight up this way?
I might be able to hand them up to you through there.
Okay. Which side?
Let's go port side. Okay, about there.
Do you need my help to help you clamp it?
No. These things have twisted a lot.
Yeah. Sitting a little precariously.
Okay, I'll go get the other one. Pass it up to you.
Okay. Gonna try not to hurt myself on the second one. Now to get the starboard. That's only 2 pieces, and that one was 3.
Okay. That one held its shape a little bit better.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Ah, thank you.
A little more stable.
Oh, it's really nice.
Thanks.
Keep this up and you'll be a real boat builder one of these days.
Yeah, one of these days. Graduate from wood butcher to boat builder.
Yeah. Wow, it's coming out great. Proud of it.
Thank you.
The compliment meant a lot coming from our neighbor.
This is the frosting part. The part that really counts.
Carrie built a Bueller boat, the Juno, in 5 years in his backyard. He then went on to build a bigger steel boat in 3 years, cruising extensively on both. Gives us huge motivation as we near our 5th year of the build.
Looks beautiful. Only one more piece to splice onto the port side, right?
Yeah.
It'll go all the way back to the stern planking.
Yep. That's the idea.
All of the screw holes are cleaned up. Now I can epoxy them, but I think Garrett might be making the next piece for the starboard cap rail, so maybe he'll want me to wait. All the holes are clean.
Nice.
Do you want me to wait to epoxy since you're working on this side?
Nope.
So you're not stepping on it?
No, it's cool.
Okie dokie.
I think I can cut around all the knots and sapwood on this piece.
Sweet.
So it should be good. This is a really nice piece. Check out that grain.
Ooh. And all the knots are just outside of the bend?
Yeah, that's that's really tight grain.
Diamond in the rough of Home Depot, huh?
I can cut the scarf right here so I can avoid that knot, and then it wraps around. I might get like a sliver of the edge of that knot, but it might come off too when I sand everything round off the edges, and come around right about there, right in between these two.
Let's go check on Swap. Oh, hi. Ooh, half sun, half shade. Good idea.
Up next, Garrett gets bored working on the cap rails. I stay on the cabin house while he makes measurements.
For the companionway that I'm finally starting to work on after procrastinating for about 2.5 years on it.
And dives into some exotic hardwoods to frame it out.
Let's fly.
Perfect day. 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 Perfect day.